Smudge Pan getting ready over there. Playing some MJ. Chilling here with Linnea. And Travis over there. And that one. Hey, Travis and that one.
That's my name, that one. How did I spell it?
Hey, Smudge Pan getting ready there.
How did I spell it?
It was pretty start going here pretty quick.
These are the evaluation forms that are in your kit, and it's really important that you guys fill it out for training. so that you can plan for next year. And she only received so far 10 sheets.
Travis.
And there's obviously more than 10 of us in here, so please fill them out. If you don't have a sheet, don't be afraid to ask for a sheet. So thank you. Anytime Conway is ready. Anytime you're ready there. 1 minute, all right.
Give me back my water.
Does anybody need an evaluation form?
I do.
You got her. Okay, sounds good there, Conway. We'll give it back to Conway. I don't know what he's got for us this afternoon, but I'm sure he's going to put a lot of smiles and laughter on our faces here this afternoon. So please welcome back Conway.
I think you're deadly. And I want to welcome you to the I Think You're Deadly comedy show. You're going to hear some deadly music. You're going to see some deadly videos. And you're going to witness the deadliest comedy you've ever seen in your deadly life. You're also going to see this deadly guy. So anyways, I told her, hey, stop trying to pick me up. We're cousins. Hey, get that damn camera out of my face. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce me.
Take it over there.
1, 2, check 1, 2. How's everybody doing out there today? I said, how's everybody doing out there today? That's not bad. That's not bad. You could do better though. But my name is Conway Kootenay, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be your male stripper for this afternoon. Just kidding. This one been trying to get a hickey from me all morning. You're still waiting? Yeah? But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm good. I came with presents. Who likes presents? Who likes free stuff? Alright. I brought with me one of these Smudge pants sweaters I'm going to be giving away this afternoon. But I'm only going to give away this sweater to the person that makes the most noise here today, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I figured, just like a bunch of cousins when they're giving away free stuff. Now you guys will make some noise. Right? But it's good to be here. It's good to be here in Meadow Lake. Big round of applause for all the organizers here today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's good to see all you awesome people here today. You're all my cousins now. You're not my exes anymore. You might be my ex after today, though. It all depends on how good your credit. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, she's just blushing, eh? She's just turning real red. But I'm going to do some comedy for you guys here this afternoon. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good. I'm going to show some videos. I'm even going to bring out that guy Smudge Man. You guys want to see Smudge Man? Yeah? You think I have exes here? Holy smokes. Holy man. Yeah, but we're going to have a good time. I've been doing a lot of traveling lately, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty much since December, it's kind of been non-stop. I've been all over the country, all over the place. One of the communities I visited recently was a community called Six Nations Ontario. How many of you have ever heard of that community, Six Nations? Yeah, there's a few of you, eh? For those of you that don't know Six Nations, I'm going to tell you that community has a lot of money, man. Holy smokes. They have billionaires in their res, like billionaires. When I got there, they toured me around the reserve, and they have paved roads on their reserve. Yeah. They have neighborhoods. They even have sidewalks. I couldn't believe it. I even see people walking their dogs. I was like, holy, we don't do that on the reserve. We don't walk our dogs. It's acting real good, beaded leashes and everything. Yeah, it was crazy. And they got these really big buildings over there too. Like, oh, that's a nice building. Is that your band office? The guy that was driving me around, he's like, no, that's my house. Yeah, I couldn't believe it, man. I was like, holy smokes. This looks like a shack-up friendly reserve if I ever seen one. I just thinking to myself. Yeah, it was nice, man. But for me, ladies and gentlemen, the comedy that I do, it's res comedy. Pretty much everybody here comes from the reserve, right? I heard there's 9 different reserves in this building here and 1 white guy. That's what I heard. I asked, what kind of audience do we have here today? They said, we have 9 different reserves here and 1 white guy. That's what they told me, eh? I said, all right, that's what I like, right? But res humor, that's what I do. That's what I love to do. That's where all my humor comes from, because I'm from the reserve, right? And for the non-native people, I have to explain to them what res humor is, right? So this is probably the easiest way that I can explain what res humor is for the non-native people here today. Okay, let's say you have a group of non-native kids. They're riding their bikes down the street. They're riding their bikes. One of the kids, let's say he hits a pothole. He jackknifes over his handlebars, He scrapes his face on the road. What do his friends do? His friends get off of their bikes, they go over to him and they say, "Oh, Tommy, you had quite a spill there. I hope you're okay. Are you all right?" Right? But you get a bunch of native kids riding their bikes on the res down the gravel road. One of them hits a rut, jackknifes over his handlebars, scrapes his face along the gravel. What do his cousins do? They laugh at him. That's right. And then they ask if he's okay after. And then they bug them about that for the rest of his life. Yeah, right? That's what res humor is. That's what we do, man. That's how we laugh. We have a good time making fun of each other. That's how you know somebody likes you. Is when they make fun of you. Right? I'm from the reserve, just like a lot of you are from the reserve, right? You know, just like for me, the first time I learned the back roads on my reserve was when I got into a vehicle with my uncle who had a suspended license, You guys know what I'm talking about, right? He had no insurance. He's hiding from an ex, Yeah, that's how I learned the back roads on my reserve, right? And another thing I like about the reserve, you guys, the thing that I actually love about the reserve is our kids. I love our kids, man. We have the most resilient kids in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause if you have kids. All right. Now, big round of applause if you have any of my kids. At that, but you guys aren't shy over here in Saskatchewan. Whoever got a check for me, send it over to these ladies over here. All 5 of them at this table. There's 2 back there.
You forget about me.
And this one right here. But child support, yeah. But I love our kids, man. Our kids are strong. You can't scare our kids, man. You can't scare res kids. You can scare non-native kids, though. You can scare a non-native kid with something like the boogeyman. Yeah, you can. You could say, "You better go to sleep or the boogeyman's going to be under your bed." And that kid will go to sleep right away, boy. He'll be scared. You can't say that to a native kid, though. You can't scare a native kid with the boogeyman. This is what a native kid would say to you if you tried to scare them with the boogeyman. They'd be like, "Cha, go ahead. I'm not scared of the boogeyman. How's the boogeyman supposed to be under my bed? My bed's on the floor." Until I was 24 years old. Straight air mattresses, man. Till I was 10. So I was potty trained on an air mattress. It was easy. Yeah. You don't have to wash anything. Drain it off and you're good to go. Another thing, how many of you remember Freddy Krueger? You guys remember Freddy Krueger?
Yep.
Another thing, non-native kids, they're scared of Freddy Krueger. What did Freddy Krueger do? Freddy Krueger used to come at you in your dreams, right? You try to scare a native kid with Freddy Krueger, this is what they'll do to you. I'm not scared of Freddy Krueger, look, dream catcher.
teenage years. You take that regular dream catcher and you put a wet dream catcher up there. I'm just kidding. Just my exes got that joke. But how many single people do we have here today? Put your hands up if you're single. Okay. Come on, be honest. We're healing here today. Put your... Oh, Ashley, put 2 hands up over there. Okay. How many... She's like, I'm single today, she said. Okay, how many single people do we have here from Waterhead? Put your hands up if you're single and you're from Waterhead. Okay, for those, keep your hands up. Keep your hands up if you're single and you're from Waterhead. All of you that aren't from Waterhead, you see these hands up right now? Those are your targets for today. I'm trying to help you ladies out. But ladies and gentlemen, you know, I'm single. I've been single for a little while, for about 5 years. For about 5 years I've been single. I was married once. I was shacked up a couple times, right? But the lady I was married to when we were married, we used to fight a lot, eh? And I'm not talking about that, I love you, not that type. Not that type of fighting. We never did that. What we did is we argued. We argued a lot, eh? We used to argue a lot. We used to yell at each other, everything like that, eh? And I remember this one day, me and my ex-wife, we got into this real wicked argument. I don't know what it was about, something stupid like usual, right? What arguments are usually about. We got into this argument, eh? And all of a sudden, she just stopped talking to me. She gave me that, what's that called, ladies, that you guys do? That silent treatment. That's what she gave me. She gave me the silent treatment. And holy smoke, she was mad at me. She didn't talk to me for a whole day. Then it was 2 days, then 3 days, then 4 days, then 5 days, then a whole week went by. She's still not talking to me, eh? Her and I are sitting on the couch, we're watching TV on the 6th or 7th day, and all of a sudden this light bulb went off in my head, eh? And I was like, oh, and I looked at her and said, honey, you and I have been getting along pretty damn good lately, eh? And she started laughing, yeah, just like you guys are laughing right now, eh? And then that kind of broke the tension, right? So we, I missed you, eh? And we went upstairs. 2 minutes later, we came back downstairs. It was a long week. And then she said this to me, eh? She said this to me. She goes, oh, Champ, I feel so good right now. That was her nickname for me. She used to call me Champ. Okay? She goes, I want to do something that we haven't done in a long time, she said to me, eh? I said, well, my brown buckskin beauty, what do you want to do? That was my nickname for her, eh? She was brown. She smelled like buckskin. And she says this to me, eh? She says, I want to go to town and I want to go dancing, she said, eh? I said, all right, put your town clothes on, we're going to go dancing. Eh? So she put on this real nice dress, did her hair up real good, drew on her favorite eyebrows, put those things in her bra, glued on her eyelashes. Eh? And all I did is I put on my most expensive Walmart pants and my Def Leppard t-shirts. And we were ready to go, eh? And then we took off. We went to town. We go to this nightclub, eh? Then all of a sudden, this song comes on right here. And she says, oh my God, I haven't heard this song in a long time. Let's go dance. So she grabs my hand and she's like this. As soon as she gets to the dance floor, eh? dance floor, eh? So we're having a good time. We're having a good time. Eh? We're dancing. And then all of a sudden, this circle forms on the dance floor. Eh? And us being a couple nosy Indians, eh? We want to go see what's going on. So we go over there. We look. And there's this guy. He's doing all these real wicked moves. Eh? Doing the robot, doing the wave. He's doing all these, just twerking. Doing all these awesome moves, eh? And I'm watching him dance. I'm like, oh man, that guy's a pretty deadly dancer, boy, eh? Just real impressed. And then my ex, eh? She nudges me like this and she says, I gotta tell you something. I said, what? The watching this guy dance is pretty good. And she said, you see that guy in the middle of the dance floor there? I go, yeah? She said, that used to be my boyfriend, she said to me, eh? It's like, hula, he's pretty good. Good dancer. And then she says this, eh? And another thing. He asked me to marry him, but I said no. She said to me, eh? And I looked at her, eh? I look at him. So, well, it looks like he's still celebrating. Needless to say, our marriage didn't last very long after that. Okay? But I have this cousin, like I'm not the only one that's cursed with relationships. I have this female cousin. She's been married 3 times. She got married 3 times. Yeah. Her first marriage, she was with a guy that was really abusive, eh? Rightfully so, she left him. She left that guy, right? Her second marriage, I don't know what happened. Maybe this guy hit a progressive at the casino, or he won a bonanza or something. But he ended up running out on her. Eh? And then her third marriage, she said, I want to do it right this time, eh? I'm going to do it traditional. I'm not going to sleep with him until their wedding night, she said. So she waited and waited until their wedding night. Then their wedding night comes around. Then the next morning, she's real sad, eh? Because I guess he didn't please her very well in bed. So their marriage didn't last very long, right? So she's fed up. She's fed up by this time, 3 marriages. And this is what this crazy lady, this crazy cousin of mine does. Is she goes on Facebook and she updates her status. And this is what she said. I'm looking for a man that isn't going to hit me. I'm looking for a man that isn't going to run out on me. And I'm looking for a man that can please me in bed. Yeah. If you're up for the challenge, here's my address. Come and see me, she put on there, eh? And she updated her status like that. The next day, eh, she's cleaning her house, she's making supper. All of a sudden, her doorbell rings, eh? Ding dong! She goes over to the door, she opens it up. And there's this guy in there, he doesn't have any arms or any legs. Yeah. And she looks at him and she's like, what are you doing here? And then he looks at her, he's like, well, I saw your Facebook status update and I just thought I'd come over and see if we get to know each other better, right? And she goes, okay, tell me a little bit about yourself then. He says, well, as you can see, I have no arms, so I can't hit you. And as you can see, I have no legs, so I can't run out on you. And then she looks at him and she's like, well, how do I know you're any good in bed? Then he looks at her and he's like, I rang the doorbell, didn't I? I didn't share with you guys this morning is that when I started doing this entertainment stuff, right? When I started doing this stuff, getting into this world, I started off as a rapper, as a hip hop artist. Yeah, I used to do stuff like this. Wicka, 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 cousin. I did stuff like that, yeah. I did hip hop music, right? But when I started doing it probably in the mid-90s. Back when we still had cassette tapes. You guys still remember those? Yep. Cassette tapes, yeah? Some of you remember 8-track still, eh? This was way before Netflix and chill. This is when we used to do Blockbuster and Thruster, huh? Yeah, I'm just kidding. No, but this was back then. And when I was doing rap music, you guys, not many people were doing it. There wasn't very many people around. So I used to get bugged a lot in my reserve, eh? I used to get teased a lot. People would come up to me and say, "So why are you trying to do that rap music? You're not black." They would say to me, eh? And then they would say this to me, "Why are you trying to act like a gangster? You live at your cookum's house, settle down." They used to say that kind of stuff to me, right? So I was getting fed up, right? Like I was broke, I didn't have any direction, I didn't know what to do, right? So I went to go see my auntie, because my auntie always listened to me when I wanted to talk to somebody, eh? She was always there. So I went to my auntie's house, I walked over there, I knocked on her door. "Auntie, are you home?" She goes, "Yeah, my boy, I am. Come in, I'll make some tea, sit down." So I go to her house, I go sit down. We're sitting there, we're having tea, we're talking. I'm like, "Auntie, nothing's happening with this rap thing. I don't know what to do. I think I'm just gonna quit. I wanna quit," right? And this is what my auntie said to me, and I remember this like it was yesterday. She said this to me, eh? She goes, "Conway, when are you gonna quit that rap crap and get a real job?" And then I looked at her, eh? It was just like, hola, real mean. It was like my heart shattered into a million pieces, eh? And I was walking out of her house picking up the pieces of my heart. There's my ex. Here's my other ex. Here's the girl that gave me my first hickey. Right? And then I knew I was faced with one or two choices after I left my auntie's house. First choice, yeah, I could have listened to her, I could have gave up, I could have quit, I could have went got a regular job, and everything probably would have been fine. Everything would have been all right? But this is what I ended up doing. I looked at my auntie's door and I said, "I'm gonna prove this lady wrong," right? So I just like something lit up inside of me, right? And I just started working hard and I was just crazy motivated and I just worked. Then I started this group called the Red Power Squad. We started doing shows around Edmonton, then Alberta, then Saskatchewan, BC, Manitoba, Ontario, then we're going down to the States. Next thing you know, we're flying overseas and it's crazy, you know, things are going really well. 2008 comes along, the Aboriginal People's Choice Music Awards in Winnipeg at the MTS Center where that shitty team, the Winnipeg Jets, play. Right? We're nominated for Best Hip Hop CD, 2008. They roll out that red carpet, they fly us over there, we're walking in there just acting deadly. And then I walk in there in the MTS Center and I'm looking around and I see all these native stars. They're like, holy smokes, there's Tom Jackson. There's Buffy St. Marie. There's Adam Beach, boy in short. And then they announce our category. And the 2008 Aboriginal People's Choice Music Award winner for Best Hip Hop CD is the Red Power Squad. And we won. We went up there, we did our acceptance speech, it was on TV, it was just an awesome, awesome night, right? So we're flying back to Edmonton the next day. I get in my vehicle, I have this award in my hand. Where do you think the first place was I went to?
Band office.
Band office, that's right, I went to get my check. No, just kidding. I went to my auntie's house, that's right. I went to my auntie's house, I knocked on the door. Auntie, are you home? She goes, yes, I am, babe, my boy, come in, I'll make some tea, sit down. Right? So I go in there all excited. Auntie, look what we won, look. And she looks at me and she says, Conway, I'm so proud of you. The whole family's proud of you. You're doing so good. We see you on TV. You're traveling all over the place. You're doing good. We're very proud of you, my boy, she said, eh? And I said, Auntie, do you remember what you said to me about 10 years ago when I come visit you? She goes, no, what did I say to you, my boy? So this is what you said to me, Auntie. You said, Conway, when are you going to quit that rap crap and get a real job? And she looks at me all surprised and she just goes, no, I didn't say that to you, my boy. Maybe I didn't win that bingo that night, or me and your uncle were fighting or something. And she was making all these excuses. I said, no, Auntie. I wanted to come here and I wanted to thank you for saying that to me. Because if you didn't say that to me, that wouldn't have lit a fire inside of me to prove you wrong, and I wouldn't be where I am today, eh? And I gave her a hug and I said, Sagitin, Auntie, I love you. And I whispered in her ear, I told you I'd prove you wrong. I didn't do that. She tried to borrow 20, I said, forget it. No, but the reason why I wanted to share that story with you guys is because throughout my whole rap career, I had one pretty famous song, right? And that song is called What's Really Res. How many of you have heard of that song before, What's Really Res? Holy smokes, pretty much everybody. Okay, for those of you that haven't heard of that song before, I'm going to perform it for you right now.
Okay.
Yo, this is Don Bernstein. My cousin's Red Power Squad.
And I'm going to give away the sweater. Who wants the sweater? You guys remember this video?
What's really res? What's really res?
I need everybody to clap your hands like this, okay?
What's really res? 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 What's really res?
Check it out. If you start a fight and your wife has to finish it, if you get yourself saying never sick, if you use a hickey as an engagement ring, if gossip in your life is a really big thing,
What's really res? 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 What's really res?
the older people can get this one. If you use a car hood for a sled, and you use an air mattress for a bed, if you collect a check and you're not even working, if you use a sheet for a curtain,
What's really res? 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 What's really res?
if you have no bum and bony hips, if you give directions by using your lips, if you want to be with a man that's clean, hey, I heard that you're talking about me.
What's really res? 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 What's really res?
Okay, this one's pretty bad. If you don't know who's your dad, it's a joke, man. Come on, don't get mad. If you want to get half hard under the sheets, if you make a sandwich out of moose meat,
What's really res? What's really res?
everybody let's do the first pop.
What's really res? What's really res? What's really res? What's really res?
If your kids are too big and you got a sag, your luggage is made of a garbage bag. If you have to squint in order to see, what's that over there? Vanguard T means BLT. If your in-laws are the same age as you, and your cousins, and you have a homemade tattoo,
What's really
Come on, everybody, let's hear up there, clapping.
What's really res? 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 What's really res?
Say yeah! Say yeah! Say yeah! Say yeah! Say yeah! Say cousin! I love you! And I don't care! And we're cousins! Oh, there you guys are deadly. I'm having a lot of fun with you guys here today. Give yourselves a big round of applause. All right. Before I bring out Smudge Band, I want to share something with all of you awesome people here today. You know, we have our original languages in our communities, but we also have the English language. Some places have the French language. But some of us, pretty much all of us, in every community, we have this language right here. And this one right here. Budweiser, right? You know what that word is, but we use this word differently on the res. Hey, this is how we use this word. Yeah, your face is pretty, but why is your bum so flat? And what about this one? Window. Yeah, that hockey team's all right, but they rarely window. And what about this one? Cedar. Eh? I don't know, I wouldn't trust that girl over there, cousin. I seen her at the bingo with another man the other night. What about this one? Cologne. Speaking of cologne, ladies and gentlemen, I have these sweaters here. I brought some with me. They are for sale. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I got sizes medium, right on up to counselor sizes, double extra large. They're $60. But for all you fine people here today, I'm going to sell them to you for $59.99. It's a good deal. Walmart. Okay, cologne. If none of you buy a sweater today, and please just buy one, so I have gas money to get home today. Okay? None of you buy a sweater, I'm going to be coming up to you. I'm going to say, hey, you think you cologne me a couple dollars? What about this one? Library, right? I don't know, I wouldn't trust that guy, boy. He does the library good. What about this one? ISIS, right? We just got over winter, we're going into spring. You heard this one this winter. Be careful on those roads, ISIS everywhere. Well, can't do that one. No, I'm not going to do that one. This one, believing. Well, I better be leaving soon. How about this one? Fascinate, right? This one's for those bigger brothers. I got 9 buttons on my shirt, but I can only fasten 8. What about this one? Blueberry. Oh, the wind blueberry hard today, boy. What about this one? Oh, settle down. This is how we use this word on the res. Yeah, I had a couple of words, but I wrecked them. Cert. Hey, cousin, come to Walmart with me. I gotta buy a cert. Ice melter. Oh, that girl better go take a shower over there, boy. It's melting from way over there. This one's for those jealous boyfriends, eh? Hey, who you texting? This one's for those jealous girlfriends, eh? Harassment, okay. Yeah, honey, I was looking at her, but I swear harassment, nothing to me. What about this one? Vegetarian, right? I don't know about you guys, but where I'm from, that just means you're a shitty hunter. Walmart hunters. We all got lots of those. Okay, are you guys ready for me to bring Smudge Man out? I can't hear you. Do you want me to bring Smudge Man out? Now, for those of you that don't know who Smudge Man is, I'm going to show you a little introduction video of who Smudge Man is. This is actually the very first Smudge Man video ever put out.
Well, hello there, everybody. My name is Smudge Man. I'm a hired gun. You want to know why they call me Smudge Man? This is why. Because I use a smudge pan. I don't use a smudge pan. All nice people use those. Yeah, my going price is $1,000 in a room. Every tournament. I'll take you to the ship guaranteed. Got a dirty slap shot, some dirty wristers, a dirty snapshot, and I'll fight for you too. That's right. Here's my action reel.
some noise. You're not ugly, you're Smudge Man's ex. How's our kids doing? Are they good? Did they miss me? No? That's all. Anyway, it's good to see all you awesome people here today. I'm looking around the crowd right now. I see this guy right here. Hola, this guy. Is that? No way, that can't be. Ladies, give him a wave. Give everybody a wave. Yeah, you, ladies and gentlemen, that's Smudge Man's dad right there. Good to see you, Dad.
We'll leave them.
For those of you that don't know Smudge Man's dad, his name is Dustpan. Good to see you, Dad. I don't usually see you around Christmas and job tax. Hey, Dad, it's going to be a good one here today, boy. But for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Smudge Man. I'm a hockey player. I'm a hired gun. I get paid big money to play in these native hockey tournaments every weekend, eh? And I take them to the ship every single time. Mainly because I got some dirty wristers. I got a dirty slap shot just like this, eh? I got the dirtiest slap shot you ever seen in your life. Oh yeah! How many people here are from Waterhead? Who's from Waterhead here? I've been to your community before, but I'm never going back there again. Last time I went over there, holy smokes, I got passed around like a hockey puck on a power play. Jeez. I remember you ladies right here.
Yeah, I thought I was your number one.
Wow, you're that power play line. But I got the dirtiest slap shot you've ever seen. You guys believe me? No, I don't believe me. I'm trying to lie. Do you want me to prove to you right now just how dirty my slap shot is?
Yeah.
Huh? I can't hear you. Do you want me to prove it to you? Okay, look, I'm going to show you. Look, watch. This is how dirty Smudge Man slap shot is. Look at this.
Spent the last year, give me
See, you believe me now? But ladies and gentlemen, this Smudge Man character, this guy right here, he became famous on a social media site called Facebook. How many people here have Facebook? Put your hands up. For those of you without your hands up, look at all these nosy people here today. That's right. That's why we have Facebook, because we're nosy. Right? That's exactly why we have it. And we all have one friend on Facebook too, eh? That's just always depressed and mad all the time. They never got anything nice to say to nobody. Eh? They always update their statuses like this. Oh, I can't believe this happened to me again. It's got that little heartbroken emoji sign in that face with the tear going down on it. Right? And what do their friends do? Eh? They always comment, oh, you're okay, what's going on? Is everything all right? Inbox me, text me. And they don't care what's going on, they're just being nosy. And then the person that updated that status, they're always the last ones to comment too. They always say things like this, oh, I don't want to talk about it. Yeah. Right? But I got Facebook. I like Facebook. Facebook is fun, man. Facebook is really fun. So if you're not on my Facebook, go check out my Facebook page. It's Smudge Pan. Poke me whenever you want. Easy to poke. I'm not even lying. On Facebook. But yeah, come see me. Come see me over there on Facebook. But this is what old Smudge Man wants to do. I want to do something with all you amazing people here today, okay? What I need to know, by a show of hands, gentlemen, how many brave warriors do we have here today? Put your hands up if you're a brave warrior, fellas. Put your hands up if you're a brave warrior. All right, we got a lot of brave warriors here today. Keep those hands up, fellas. Keep them up. Okay, you right here. Yeah. Come up here. Astam. Hurry up. Everybody give this guy a big round of applause for coming up here, okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, one thing I want to share with you is our warriors are not only men. Our most important warriors in our communities are our women, right? Women, round of applause. Reason being, ladies and gentlemen, is because our women are the ones that hold the power within our communities because they are life givers. They are the bridge between here and the spirit world. They're the ones that bring life into this world. Yeah, and our job as men is to protect and provide for our women, right? So women, give yourselves a big round of applause for being here today. We all came from a woman, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now, by a show of hands, how many brave warrior women do we have here today? Let me see. Oh, there's a bunch here today. Holy smokes, just all my exes with their hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. I gotta choose one of you. Just one for now. Don't worry, don't get jealous. Okay, let me see here. You. Yeah. Come on up here. Give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. The reason why Smudge Pan chose two people to come up here right now is, what's that? We're cousins, by the way. You guys are cousins? It's okay, I'm not asking you. I'm not trying to set you guys up. We're all cousins until midnight, don't worry. She's like, we're cousins. This isn't love connection, settle down. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do, okay? I got one sweater to give away, and I'm gonna give it to one of you two here today, okay? Shh. But this is how we're gonna decide, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to do the 2019 Meadow Lake. Lip sync battle. Oh yeah. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give each of you an opportunity to introduce yourselves. I want you to introduce yourselves and I want you to say one thing that you like to do. Okay? You ready? You forgot your name, cousin.
She took it.
Hey, your name is She Took It. Nice to meet you. I think she took mine too, but well. Okay, you ready? Okay.
Nicole. And I love to bead.
Nicole, and she loves to bead, ladies and gentlemen. See, that wasn't that hard. Hey, you want to try it?
Malcolm, and like DJ.
You're a DJ, Malcolm? Right on! Give Malcolm a big round of applause. Okay, so you know music then, Malcolm. That's good, because you're going to need it. Okay, now, which one of you wants to go first? Okay. This is what we're going to do, okay? We're going to get you two to play rock, paper, scissors, and the winner gets to decide who goes first. Okay? So whenever you're ready. Yeah. Okay, looks like Malcolm won, so you want her to go first? Okay. I got some props for you guys too, look. I brought you guys some stuff. Since you want her to go first, Malcolm, this is what I need you to put this on right here. Okay? It's fake, you can't bring it to the pawn shop anyway. And you, I need you to put this on right here. Okay? Throw that on right there. Alright, let me see here. What else do I got? Oh, Malcolm! Here. I need you to put this on right here. Okay, throw that on. Let me see what else do we got here. Okay, you, I need you to put on this very bug-free wig. I nixed it last night. I swear there's no bugs in it. Malcolm, I need you to put this on right here. I need you to put those on right there. Okay, here's your microphone. I'm gonna give you a real wicked introduction too. Okay? Okay, Malcolm, if you come stand over here, Malcolm. Okay? You're gonna do great, don't worry. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2019 Meadow Lake Lip Sync Battle. I would like to introduce our first contestant. She goes by the name of Indian Beyonce. She's gonna be singing a little song called Single Ladies. I like how she was real shy to come up here, eh? And then once the song started, she was like... You know, she's been waiting for this moment all her life. Just in front of the mirror at home. One of these days. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contestant, I would like to introduce. And I gotta tell you this, Malcolm, what you're wearing right now has absolutely nothing to do with the song you're singing. It's just all I could find, okay? I would like to introduce Indian Michael Jackson. called Billie G.
I like it. The new songs.
Predicted that. That was good, holy man. That was awesome. Okay, now, I'm not going to decide who won this lip sync battle. All of you are going to decide, okay? So, by a round of applause, if you like Indian Beyonce, let me hear you make some noise. I've got a couple cousins out there. If you like Indian Michael Jackson, let me hear you make some noise. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and the winner of the 2019 Meadow Lake Lip Sync Battle is Indian Michael Jackson. Listen, I got nothing for you guys, okay? I got something for you too, Indian Beyonce. Okay? Okay, here you go. This is for you, Indian Michael Jackson. Right on. Good job. Congratulations. Good job, man. Hey, give me my stuff back. Okay. Indian Beyonce. You have your choice. Okay? I got something for you. Shh, just throw my stuff all over. You have your choice, Indian Beyonce. I got some Smudge Band stickers I could give you, or this is something that I've been working on for a couple years now. They're gonna start selling these at Walmart. Okay? And these things are called eyebrow stencils. Yeah, you think I'm joking? I brought some samples here. Okay? You can have these ones right here. These ones are called My Eyebrows Are on Fleek. Okay? Are these ones right here? These ones are popular in Alberta. These ones are called the Nike check marks. Okay? Just do it. Or else these ones, if you're in a relationship and you know when you get up in the morning and you're just going to be mad for no reason all day long, you got these ones on right here, okay? Boy, I'm mad today, jeez! Or else these ones, maybe it's the other, maybe it's your birthday, right? You could draw these ones on right here. See? These ones are called the surprise! Okay? And the golden arches, we call those ones too. These next ones right here, these ones are popular in Manitoba. Okay? These ones are called the not even. Okay? Because they're not even. Now these ones, you know when you go to a powwow and it's Friday night, that's when the girls, they dress real nice, they do up their hair, they walk around the harbor about 1,000 times like this. They just want to get noticed. They're trying to snag on Friday night. Yeah, you gotta snag on Friday night. You don't want to snag on Sunday. No, Sunday might as well. You don't want those ones. On Friday night, you draw these ones on right here. And these ones are called the TP creepers. Okay? So, you could pick either one of these eyebrows, or you could have some Smudge Pants stickers. Which one do you want? You'll take the stickers, I knew it. She said these look like flying dust teepee eyebrows. Okay, here you go. I'm going to give you a few Smudge Pants stickers. Give her a big round of applause. We're coming up here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is just about my time. Thank you very much for having me here today. Meadow Lake, all you awesome people. If you're looking for a comedian or an MC or a facilitator or something like that, my website address is on there. You can take a picture of that. Get a hold of me. You can get a hold of me on Facebook. You know, Conway Kootenay, or the Smudge Pan page, all that good stuff. Thank you very much for having me here today. We'll see you all again. Hi.
Great job.
Oh.
Here, you got a gift for you. On behalf of Meadow Lake Tribal Council.
This one, a box of condoms, she said.
So you're off to Calgary today. Right on, Calgary in Ontario.
Gotta go see all my other kids.
I guess we're drawing for the grand prize now, eh?
That sweater's for sale too.
The plaques? Oh, the plants, that's right too. Okay. But all those tickets go back in there though, eh? 854 for these plants. 889.
How you doing?
880. 896.
Oh.
Okay, come and choose your plant over here.
892.
Yeah.
Yeah.